Ray Murray learned the value of hard work at an early age, through various jobs, his stint in the U.S. Army, and through his family's business. He carried that quality further into the propane industry as both a state and national levels. I've had the privilege and honor of getting to know Ray Murray throughout the years. We all try to surround ourselves with good people in our lives, right? That's kind of what we strive to do. And Ray Murray, I think, is one of those great individuals.
Service-oriented, inclusive, reliable, honorable, and helpful. Ray Murray embodies these characteristics as an established figure in the propane industry. Murray was born in Chicago before moving to the East Coast with his family in 1952. He attended a Jesuit boarding preparatory school before graduating from Boston College in 1968. Despite a graduate school opportunity, Murray enlisted in the U.S. Army during the Vietnam War. After the military and some management work in upstate New York, Murray's professional career brought him to the family business, Ray Murray Incorporated, in 1976 as a regional sales manager for propane equipment in New York, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. Murray rose through the ranks of the equipment distribution company his father established to eventually work alongside his brothers, Jim and John, in a number of capacities. Working alongside his brothers was a collaborative effort and proud moment in Murray's career. Association work was also a cornerstone of Murray's career. He served as the National Propane Gas Association chairman in 2012 and 13, and played a major role in the implementation of the association's strategic initiative. Murray also devoted time in a number of capacities to the New York Propane Gas Association and the Propane Education and Research Council of New York. Today, he still serves as the treasurer for PERC New York. Nancy Coop, a propane industry professional and a longtime friend of Murray's, says, "Ray is a well-rounded and thoughtful leader in all parts of his life." In addition to his propane service, Murray is heavily involved in philanthropy. He is an active member in Rotary Club with his local church and the United Way. One project he's most proud of is heading a fundraising drive for a historic restoration of his church. Murray says the immense support of his family is a driving force behind his ability to devote his life to service. Now that he is retired, Murray enjoys golfing, skiing, working outdoors, and spending time with his family. Murray and his wife Holly have been married for nearly 51 years. They have a son, a daughter, and 5 grandsons. A life built around service, reliability, and honor, with the support of family and friends, also makes up the well-rounded and impressive career of Ray Murray.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ray Murray.
Good evening. It's truly an honor to stand before you here tonight at this dinner and ceremony. I was really moved by the presentations that were made for Ramon Gonzalez, David Luger, and Bill Maher. I still have to pinch myself to make sure this is real. These gentlemen are incredibly accomplished, and I feel very humbled to be joining them, as well as all the previous recipients of this award. I'd also like to thank LP Gas Magazine, Brian Kanaba, Brian Richardson, Joe McCarthy, and Michelle Mitchell for making this possible and for putting this all together. One of the very special things that differentiates our industry is the people in it, just like all of you folks that are sitting out here tonight. Kristen White, our NPGA meetings director, likes to point out that when she meets with event planners, they always ask her about our group. She tells them we are like nobody else that they have ever seen and that they will love us entirely. She says NPGA people are the nicest they will ever encounter. I can vouch for that. I enjoy virtually every minute of every propane meeting and event that I attend. We know that how to work hard, get results, and have a great time. You really are the best. Well, reflecting on what to say tonight, I tried to gauge my reaction when I received the call from Brian Richardson. After getting over the initial shock, my overwhelming feeling was one of thankfulness and gratitude. I told several friends that I tore up the speech that I was going to give and rewrote it again early this morning. So you're getting the abridged version here. I went back to my first reaction and decided to share with you at least a few of the people and things that I am truly grateful and thankful for and why I feel so blessed. I am thankful that I grew up in a loving family with three of the best siblings you could ever ask for, my brothers Jim, John, and sister Margaret. Although not a Catholic, I am thankful for my 8 years of Jesuit high school and college education. The Jesuits are remarkable teachers. I am thankful to have had the privilege of working many hands-on blue-collar jobs in my youth. The remarkable people that I had alongside me taught me so much and left an indelible impression on me. These are the real Americans that I like to say, that bring a lunch pail to work every day and work every day and very hard to make the world go around. Although graduate school was probably my first choice, I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be able to serve my country as both an enlisted man and officer for 4 years in the U.S. Army. This experience turned out to be priceless and had a profound impact on me and my values, even to this day. I am thankful to have had two of the best possible mentors anyone could hope for, my father, Ray, and Major General Joseph Pikelick, who I served for 2 years as his senior aide-de-camp. The man was brilliant. Both of them set a strong example that I find I am still striving to emulate even today. I'm grateful to have been part of a family business with my father and brothers Jim and John. Their talent and our mutual respect that we had for each other was absolutely awesome, and it has real meaning to me even today. I am very grateful to have been an NPGA and also PERC volunteer. The industry people I serve with were absolutely outstanding, and many of them are here in the audience tonight. I also wanted to say something about Rick Roldan and the NPGA staff. They accomplished amazing things with what I would call limited resources, and I can't thank them enough. Bruce Wojciecki is here this evening. As far as PERC goes, first with Roy and now full steam ahead with Tucker, PERC is also providing great value to our industry. I'm very thankful that the Murray family was able to partner with Mike Hopsiker to continue our business and take it to the next level. We've enjoyed watching him do just that and become a majority owner of the company along the way. Mike, you've become a great friend, and I treasure that. Thank you. I'm thankful for the outstanding team we have at Ray Murray Incorporated. They are second to none and have always supported me in any activity that I've undertaken. Thank you for all you do and for your loyalty. People like our New England sales rep, our superstar Cassandra Berry, and our newly appointed CFO Rick Maxted, who are both here tonight, make it all worthwhile and are responsible for any of the success that we enjoy today. And finally, and most importantly, I am thankful for my supportive spouse Holly and our two terrific children, Eric and Kristen, along with their families, which include our 5 grandsons. They are the reason I get out of bed every day. Family is a precious gift that one can never be taken for granted. In closing, I wanted to share some thoughts of mine about work and life and what they're really about. Too often we forget or dismiss the everyday people who toil away to keep our businesses and our country moving forward. We must remember that these are the folks that got us to the dance. I feel a real affinity with them based on my work experience as a young man. I would like to read a brief poem that reflects my sentiments much better than I ever could do. And this one's a tough one for me to get through because it was on the wall of a very good friend in his office who recently passed away. And it's called To Be of Use by Marge Piercy. The people I love the best jump into work head first, without dallying in the shallows, and swim off with sure strokes almost out of sight. They seem to become natives of that element, the black, sleek heads of seals bouncing like half-submerged balls in the water. I love people who harness themselves, an ox to a heavy cart, who pull like water buffalo with massive patience, who strain in the mud and the muck to move things forward, who do what has to be done again and again. I want to be with people who submerge in the task, who go into the fields to harvest and work in a row, and to pass the bags along, who are not parlor generals or field deserters, but move in a common rhythm when the food must come in or the fire be put out. The work of the world is as common as mud. Botched, it smears the hands and crumbles to dust. But the things worth doing well done has a shape that satisfies, clean and evident. Greek amorphous jars for wine or oil, Hopi vases that held corn are put in museums, but you know that they were made to be used. The pitcher cries for water to carry, and a person for work that is real. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming tonight and for all you do for our industry and for your businesses and for coming tonight. I wish you all the best. God bless and thank you.